You are looking at Dickies Arena in Fort Worth, Texas, which is home tonight of Monday Night Raw. What's up, everyone? Byron Saxton here. We are on the cusp of what will probably be an explosive evening. And I say explosive because in just 5 nights, we know the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes will go one-on-one with the Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar. But tonight, both of those men will be in the arena at the same time. But that's not all. From explosive to inquisitive. Curious, interesting, because tonight The Miz will host the most must-see WWE talk show in history, as he calls it, and his guest will be the king of strong style, Shinsuke Nakamura. So what will The Miz have in store for Nakamura, or vice versa? Inquiring minds will get their answer later on tonight. And speaking of tonight, some bad blood between these two superstars as the original bro Matt Riddle goes one-on-one with the Bloodline's Jimmy Uso. And let's not forget, tonight is night 2 of the WWE drafts. Which superstars will call Friday Night SmackDown home? Which superstars will call Monday Night Raw home? We know for sure that the landscape of WWE will continue to change. So join us tonight for the party, all the unpredictability, 8 p.m. Eastern, USA Network only on Monday Night Raw.
Change it up.